Can you see that? It's a lovely glass with a cactus in it. But no, I'm not going to be looking at tequila tonight. I'm going to be looking at Mezcal. And this is the Mezcal I picked up recently. Picaflor it's called. And I bought this for, I think, £42. It was reduced on offer, so normally $49, I think. And yeah, still a lot of money, but Mezcal is expensive these days. It's expensive in Mexico, and it's sure as expensive here. So yeah, you're paying sort of the same price as for a decent single malt whiskey, really. But I believe you get what you pay for, and let's hope that rings true with this one. It's a lovely package, lovely label, I should say. Picaflor means hummingbird, and it's a really nice picture of a hummingbird wearing boots and jeans, it looks like. And I should say Picaflor also, in Mexico at least, means womanizer. So if you get called a Picaflor in Guadalajara, they're not calling you a hummingbird. Let's put it that way. Now, it's got a nice little label attached, card, I should say. There's a picture of, who is that? Is that the, yeah, this is the Mezcalero. This is the guy that's making this stuff on the back. Virgilio Velasco. And inside, well, let's just look at, if you want to scan this, pause the video and scan this QR code. I recommend that. Inside there's just a little bit about the agave, Espadin agave they use. Now, is that back to front? I guess it is. Never mind. It's, yeah, and there's something about the process of making mezcal, which is the sort of standard process in diagrams there. Anyway, this, I've no idea, I've never tried it before. Got my fancy glass there. Or, really, what I should be drinking mezcal out of is something like this. This is more typical for mezcal, I would say. Unfortunately, I don't have any orange or chili salt. Both of those things go really well with mezcal. So I'm just going to be drinking the spirit on its own. I will also be using this for a cocktail, which I won't divulge at the moment, but that'll be posted very soon. Okay, let's just get this thing open. Now, mezcal is something which has become very popular in the last few years in the UK, and I'm sure other countries in Europe. But it's still not very well understood spirit. A lot of people think of mezcal as sort of some kind of cousin to tequila. But actually it would be more accurate to say that mezcal is almost like the mother of tequila. I'm pretty sure that mezcal came before tequila, and one major difference is mezcal can be made from any kind of agave cactus, whereas tequila can only come from the blue agave. Now that gives mezcal a certain freedom to, use any kind of agave plant, and different agave plants will impart different flavors. Having said that, the most common agave used for mezcal is the Espadin. So the Espadin plant is used for probably about 90% of mezcals, and one reason is it yields a lot of sugar, and so then obviously yields a higher amount of distilled spirit from the plant. But should say that different agave plants, different types of agave, give different flavors, and that's what makes mezcal really interesting. I would say more interesting than tequila in some ways, that you just get this amazing range of flavors. As I say, this is not a typical mezcal glass, but I just like the cactus. As you can see, very clear spirit. On the nose, getting that lovely earthy, smoky mezcal smell. Creamy, kind of vanilla as well. Yeah, I think this one will be a good one for cocktails because it doesn't have some kind of really way out characteristic, but it's got this lovely smooth, somewhat I would say pineapple-y, passion fruit pineapple-y sort of flavour. Bit of citrus in there as well. Not as smoky as some mezcals can be. You know, there is a smokiness in there, but it's got quite a bit of sweetness to it as well. I think this will be a great mezcal for a cocktail, which is really the main reason why I bought this, is to use this in a cocktail. But for just easy drinking like this, it goes down pretty well as well, I have to say. But yeah, I bought it for a pretty good price, which was £36.95. It was reduced. So if you can get this for under £40, yeah, I would go for it. Really nice, lovely, smooth, easy drinking mezcal, which sounds like a bit of an oxymoron, but yeah, you can get easy drinking mezcals. Cheers.